Matchup right here between the two clear power players on the college football landscape. Extra intensity and intrigue when the Big Ten collides with the SEC. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the number 16 team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Wolverines will kick this deep to begin the game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Texas Longhorns offense comes onto the field for the first time today. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country. They want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
A lot of folks look forward to the Longhorns and Wolverines last time in the Big House, but it was no contest. An early round knockout by the Longhorns. Quinn Ewers came in there and played maybe his best game of the season, just carved them up.
Chris, I remember being up at that game early in the year last year at Ann Arbor and just being curious to see what kind of team Michigan would have after winning that national championship. And clearly, they were young in some key spots, and as you said, Texas, both sides of the ball, defense dominated the game. Ewers had a great game. Gunnar Helm had kind of a coming-out party, and really you can look at this game maybe as a catalyst and a confidence builder to take the Longhorns all the way to the semifinal. Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, that's what you want to see as an offense. You get to these third downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Here's the handoff. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
He'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, just a beautiful hole here opened up by this offensive line. And Chris, the more I watch this Texas running back, the more I'm starting to really appreciate things like his vision and instincts as a ball carrier. You know he's got that combination of power and speed, but you start to watch him run this football, you can see why defensive coordinators around the country are very nervous when they have to go up against him.
They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the fullback takes a turn under the football. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Impressive opening drive. The 10th play coming up. It's third down. Ball handed off. First down and more. He's still running. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
That's caught. It's Moore. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, I felt like that was almost a 2-for-1. They know they're potentially going to go for it on fourth down, so you try to get as much as you can on third to put yourself in a good spot for this next play. Curious to see if the offensive coordinator had something up his sleeve for this play on fourth down.
The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll run it from the gun. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Solid drive here to start the game. Now a third down opportunity in the red zone. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. He made it. 3 points on the board. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So Michigan's offense takes the field, the first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He's in the clear. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball. A lot of times it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Looking to pass this time. caught over the middle. It's Klein. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
Sack sets up second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. They've got him! Again, he couldn't escape.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Passer swarming him again.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And the Wolverines will line up to kick it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. They'll go hurry up here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the catch downfield. Now here he goes. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Longhorns offense takes the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Back to throw. It's Manning. Pass rush closing in. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle that'll keep him short of the first down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got 4th down.
Here's a carry for the fullback. The Longhorns pick up enough for a first down here.
Yeah, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. He's running out of time here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The offense starts with a short field. On the run, it's Haynes. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Here's the second down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's McCulley. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. The pass rush gets home.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. He got it. The field goal's good. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Simpson. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Quarterback still with the football. It's a fumble. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field.
Here we go.
He'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Second and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. We had a short view of the offense and exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And they'll set up now for the extra point drop. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout when they check it out. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And there's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. With the catch, it's Marshall.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Klein. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. The Wolverines come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game.
They trap him for a sack.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually comes home with a sack.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. The Wolverines bring their punt team onto the field.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Hands off to the fullback. Has the first down and more. Good enough for first down yardage.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on fourth down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on fourth down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks into the clear. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42. They're pounding away with the running game. It's first and 10. To throw, it's Manning. Running out of time in the pocket. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run, but pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The big fullback's got it here. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. And now a carry here for the fullback. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. We get to the end of 3. It's been a tremendous competitive battle, Kirk, as we check out some of the stats so far. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll try and run it with the fullback. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. You give it to the big fullback here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
One thing about the college game is everybody likes to run a version of the spread. But there's still an opportunity every once in a while for the old fullback to get in there and show you what he can do. He reminds you on that play right there.
They feed the fullback this time. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
First and goal. They need points, but it wouldn't hurt to also milk the clock a bit.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on 4th down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks, but not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Scanning the field, it's Manning. The pocket breaking down. And the scramble moves it closer to the goal line. The defense able to grab it.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
The fullback gets in on the action with the carry. And now the defense able to bring him down. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he's got it, no problem. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wide out. He's got it in the open. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's McCulley. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. They'll try the ground game here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, there it is. Finally, an opportunity to see what this guy can do with his legs. I think that's his best carry of the day, and it's off of a scramble. Something to keep in mind for him as he gets down to the end of this game. Maybe his legs could be the difference.
And the Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. QB decides to keep it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here in the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a first down. So the pass interference in the end zone will cost the defense 15 yards and move the offense closer now into scoring position. And the tailback's got it again. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Here's a handoff on a counter. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Chance to tie this game, still down by 3.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And Texas offense comes back out on the field. Great job by the defense there preserving the 3-point lead, but now in the 4th quarter, this is a crucial possession for this offense. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in, higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.